Hey, YouTube. Um, it's me. I don't know if this is gonna get far or not. I don't have but one subscriber, and that's my wife. But anyways, I'm gonna say what needs to be said, and that's that. What happened at the congressional baseball game the other day? Um, was a political motivated incident. It wasn't just a crazy person, you know, somebody, who had a vendetta or who had a mental illness. This guy worked for Bernie Sanders' campaign. Is a known, liberal, a known Democrat. And he's made it known. And there's a lot of other political leaders, not just people who aren't in, politics, but there are people who are condoning, not condemning, but condoning, attacking Republicans, and it's awful, when you have political leaders out there, people wonder, or often wonder why, and who started this division in this country. Well, it's the Democratic platform. It's the party, the campaigns from Hillary to Obama and all that. Like, these people do not have the best interest for the American citizens. They don't. Maybe for themselves, but not for as a whole country. No. And then you got these gun grabbers who don't know anything about guns, who are advocating for gun control. They don't know anything about guns. And the sad thing is, they speak out, and then you have cities like, Detroit. Well, not anymore, but okay, Chicago. One of the country's most strictest cities for gun control. It also has the highest fucking crime rate. LA, New York, strict gun laws aren't going to save people's lives. A good guy with a gun will save lives from a bad guy with a gun, or a knife, or a car. And it's funny because, people don't look. I used to be a Democrat. I wouldn't say I was a Democrat. I was more of a, I had Democratic views. I voted for Bush. I didn't vote in 2008 or 2012 because I didn't like neither party's options. But I voted last year, and it comes down to not voting for a person, but voting for their policies. It's funny because Obama, a lot of people voted for him just because he was black. Not because of his views or his politics, but just because of the color of his skin. People voted for Hillary Clinton just because of the fact that she's a woman. And I don't, and that's, identity politics is not what this country needs. Big government is not what this, it's funny because there are so many regulations, big government control on other people. No wonder, people can't, no wonder why the Democratic Party hasn't been working for 150, 200 years. You know, yeah, and and when you argue, when you state facts, and then and then people out there don't agree with facts. Well, okay, then then you have to look within yourself, and you and go like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Because you can't argue the facts, you know, and you can't change them. You can't change them. You can't change the fact that Lyndon B. Johnson was a known racist, and as a Democratic Party or president, he didn't care about minorities. He didn't care about black people. He cared about votes. That's all. And when people say, "Oh, well, the party, the parties switched," no, they didn't. They just reworded things. They traded in the word, slavery for welfare, for segregation. That's what they traded. And it just kills me because people who don't even get it. Look, if you have your nose glued to